two, three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been before. Thank you for coming back again. I'll put kettle on. I just wanted to show you around a few projects that we're going to be keeping busy over the winter until caravan site opens again. Yay! I'm in my room. This has changed so many times, been rearranged, and it's still cluttered. I mean, it's still got too much stuff in it. But it is my room, it's for me, and I love it, and I'm going to do all sorts in here, all my sewing. I work in here now, and I might even do some little yoga workouts in here. I don't know if I'll show you those, but we'll see. Okay, so I'll just give you a tiny little tour of the room, just a moment. Right, so you'll be familiar with these boxes here. Those were across there, they weren't quite right. These I think I will be able to reduce once I get onto a lot of my projects. I will, hello Willow, I'll be able to get rid of some of the fabrics and stuff that I've got in there. So there's way too much stuff. I've just bought too much stuff. That is my new work area that Mike's created for me. He got me a big table. He ordered a big table because of my sewing, so it's not an average sized desk or anything. Everybody has a docking station, that's where it is. Mind you, it's better than being in the kitchen. So this is really comfy. I sit here, I work, and when I get back into my sewing I can sew. I can do crafts in here, anything I want really. Just have a look at these. I've got my little trophies. I can't believe it was that long ago that I did the Yorkshire Marathon. That was 2015, and I think I did that one on my own. That's just a whole 10k that I did, and I think I might have done it again in 2016 with my son-in-law. What was that one? Is that the Great? Oh, that's the Great North Run, that one. Gosh, 2013. That's such a long time ago. Miss Piggy, Mike bought me that, and my son bought me that, and Mike got me that. Most beautiful. He's so sweet. And he's put these little lights on for me as well that I haven't plugged in. Ah, there you go. Cute! Got the usual spare bed for when Jay comes. Everybody's got to have somewhere to put their iron in and their ironing board. And these have just arrived. Came in a set of 3, but I only really need this one. So on New Year's Day, when I turn 50, I am going to be dressed up as a birthday cake. So that's the hoop that I'm going to get some fabric and create round my waist a little, like a cake. And then we've got, oh sorry, I've been dusting. My bookcase. That's my mum and dad. So I've got my bookcase, and then that's my studio light for, because it does get dark in here. And that is the wardrobe, which is now a bit of a store cupboard. It has Willow's coats in there. She's got some lovely coats, that's just a few of them. So yeah, that's it. That is my new back room done until the next time I rearrange it. Right, I'm going to show you a few other projects, just a moment. So doors are something else, as kids. belongs in. Doors are something else that need to be sorted. We initially thought that we could do something with these, but they're really battered. And you can sometimes, on some of them, you can actually see through some of the gaps to the other side. We've actually got little gaps in them. But yeah, I mean, the doorknobs I'm not keen on, and they're just, they're just not going to be able to do anything with them. All these cracks. By the time we'd finished, we might as well have just got new ones. And see that big crack right across there. So the doors are going to be replaced. Might not be this year, but it's one of the projects that's going to get done. Everything needs redecorating again. All the paintwork needs doing. And you'll see up there, can you see that? All the paper's coming away. That's quite a big gap. And that's pretty much all the way around as well. And you see up there? So that's all got to be redone. So in the hallway, it's a very old building, so you've got to accept some stuff, but we've got a very wobbly wall. It's very difficult for you to see, but all of this is all wobbly. Basically the whole thing needs replastering, so that's all going to be ripped out, and then we can have some nice wallpaper as well. Up there is going to be an air brick to allow the place to breathe, because we are getting a bit of damp. Coming up here, we've got these doors again. These need replacing. This is just our cupboard that has our freezer and the dog's stuff in. Bits and bobs in there, a bit of cleaning. I'd love to be able to clear that out though, so that I could put my hoover in there. It doesn't close very well, but they are what they are. I think they're just ply. So those are going to be replaced. We'll have to get a joiner in to do that, to get some really nice doors put on. Again, we've got a new sort of intercom phone fitted. So we've got all gaps around there. I'd love a new door. This is really drafty, and slightest draft and it's always rattling. And then we've got this, which we're not really keen on. It's like a big piece of plaster. Doesn't really do anything. I mean, it does light up if you like that kind of thing. But that's going to be ripped out. And then basically this whole corner needs to be pulled out. You know, I hate seeing all of this stuff. So I want something really nice in the corner to put everything away really neatly. So it's going to be quite a big job, this. A big renovation job. Everything off, stripped completely, replaster the walls, new doors, decorate, of course. I'll do the decorating. And yeah, so that's the hallway. Okay, into our living room. So there's going to be some expensive things to do in here as well. The hallway will be the biggest job, but we still have some work to do in here. So we've got a cabinet over here which has come from one of my closest friends, Susan, and it belonged to her parents, and it needs new lights inside. So Mike's going to do that. He's going to rewire that. Sorry, obviously it's Christmas. It's nearly Christmas. I've got all the wrapping to do today, which I am going to do a video of anyway, but yeah, we're a bit upside down. It's a little bit cluttered in here. Cluttered! I'm fed up of hearing that word. Right, so very expensive job that we need doing is the windows that need replacing. All of these. they have to be like for like, so it's the wooden sash, so they are going to be really expensive, maybe around about 8 grand we think from the neighbours. These used to be here, it used to be panels that actually were shutters, and they did work. I just didn't like them, so Mike fastened them in and I painted over them. I would like these down. I'd like all of these, like, what are they? Not pelmets, some kind of, I don't know what they are, but I'd like all those down just to, I know it's a traditional room, but I would like to modernise it a little bit. When we first moved in, I did wonder if we could remove all of this panelling that you can see, but it's grown on me. I quite like it. It's okay. Again, all doors need doing. And this beam, we keep having a discussion about this beam. Mike thinks it's come from a ship. We're not sure. We're thinking either painting it or maybe plasterboarding it, covering it and then painting it. I mean, it's got character, but it's a lump. It's a proper lump. We've got to decorate, and I mean, there's a little bit of a mess up there. There's something on the other side. I don't know what that is. Is that some kind of alarm? But yeah, we're very much undecided about that. And then of course it all needs to be decorated. Well, like I mentioned in another video, when we moved in, there was some quite bright colours, so we whited the whole thing so that we could, you know, do it as we want. And now it's time to do it as we want, get everything done. Got some beautiful lighting from the light box in Scarborough, just by the way. These are gorgeous. We've got all of our very quirky lights from the light box. I've got a clean in here today, but not until I've done all of the wrapping. So that's the living room. That's the projects that we've got for here. Okay, last room, the kitchen. So in here we've been hard at it, so we've got loads done in here already. Oh, the sun's gorgeous today. Just wanted to show you first the shelves that Mike's put in for me. I chose some very basic brushed steel brackets, and he's oiled these, which will eventually match that. It's going to be the big project next in here. And the brushed steel, of course, matches bits like that, and my tap as well. Right, so in here, just show you that as well. I love that. It's where I keep all my bits and bobs. I don't have many anymore because of the decluttering. But there's some bits up there. Some little mugs. Hannah, that's my nana. She's German. And I got these little cute cake plates from a friend and colleague. That's my other shelf, so you can see that now I've got all of this space, this workspace. I can get an air fryer. I am going to need a food processor as well. You'll find out why in one of my cooking disasters. I know I've got a little bit of a mess here, but that's fine, it's fine. So all of these surfaces, you see there's little cracks. Mike will probably just fill that, and then we'll sand it and oil it. All the way around, some really bad bits. The kitchen was brand new when we moved in, so the kitchen's great. The units are the really dear, really good stuff. But all of this, terrible. Took a right battering, and it's solid. It's not a veneer thing, it's proper solid wood. So I love this. I wouldn't change that at all. Got some odd little difficult bits where it's got damp and behind there it gets damp. I don't know if there's anything I can do behind there. Maybe, I don't know, have a little plate put in. We'll have to have a think. Everything needs resealing, and we've got some odd little marks about. I've tried scrubbing it out with a greenie, it's just not happening, so I really hope that I can sand that out. I hope. Got the door to do as before, and I've got a little bit of touching up to do on the kitchen. Mike did some touching up for me. I've still got the, we won't see it maybe there, just got to touch up there. Oh, I've left some masking tape. I need to touch up there. And Mike was touching up there and he accidentally thought they should paint that. That's part of like the kitchen unit. So I'm going to see if I can scrub that off. If not, I will just paint it just to save it. And then I've got some touching up where I've caught the ceiling in a couple of places. Forgot to take the masking tape down there. And then on top of just some odd splashes that I need to scrub down as well. So all the wooden paint will get redone. And ideally, I mean, this is a want, it's not a need, but I would like to have these removed and have a larger cooker put in. So I'd have it chopped, well, not chopped, I'd have an induction hob that would fit a larger one that'll go across. That's a ceramic, don't like it. It marks really easily, you won't be able to see, but it does mark. And this gets red hot. So if you're trying to turn something down, you burn your fingers. This is the induction hob from the van and I absolutely love it. It heats up really quickly, it cools down really fast. This, it's hot for ages, so you're forever before you can clean it. That is so easy to clean, doesn't mark. It's, oh, I love it, and it has all different types of temperatures as well, whereas that is just 1 to 9 and you have no clue how hot it's getting. Fridge needs looking at. Mike's going to have a look at that for me. It keeps filling with water at the bottom, so it's not draining properly. Other than that, I can't think of much else. I'd like to replace the light and get a more modern light that doesn't hang. And again, not a need, it's a wish, but this, you see, this is, you're currently at my eye level. And I keep banging myself, keep banging my head, and Mike does as well. So that's quite long. I would have that up there, taken up, but that's if I get the units done. That's it really, in here, I think. I enjoyed it, did you? Shall I put kettle on? See you in a bit. Last room to sort is the bathroom. Oh, that light's causing a bit of a strobe, sorry about that. Floors are still wet, so I've just cleared this out. It's going to be ready for decorating. This is going to be mineral mist. It's going to be like a lilac-y blue. So this, we had, just turn that off, there you go. We had all of this stripped out and redone. That was a big corner bath. It was actually a jacuzzi, a working jacuzzi. So, and it didn't have a shower, so I had all of that ripped out. The whole of this was ripped out, replastered, tiled. We did keep these though, we had these fitted back in. I quite liked those. But everything else is new. Couple of jobs to do. The extractor fan has stopped working properly. There's a drip on the shower. Not much, but it does need doing. And then of course I've got to paint it all. And I've got to get this light down and clean it because upstairs had a flood and that was like a goldfish bowl. It was full of water. and it's stained it inside, so I've got to unscrew all of that and probably lime scale remover or something. Just look at this, watch. Hidden. There's this thing under there. Come on, work. Hey. And it changes colours as well. No, it don't. It does. I don't know how you do it though. It's maybe a quick one. No? Lying. Okay, anyway, that's pretty cool. I'm not opening in there because it's chaos in there, you know what I'm saying. So that's it. I'm not bothering with the bedroom because we've done the bedroom. There's no projects to do in there until it needs a repaint. I've got some wrapping to do, but we are ready this weekend to get this painted. Oh, and this door definitely been replaced. It's a shame, it's cracked, but there is still that detail at the top there. So that door will be replaced. Got that on that's a separate toilet. You don't want to go in there either. Again, got some nice little detail. I forgot to mention actually, in the hallway, what I would like to do is replace this window. Outside is absolutely, you know, when they've painted it, it's terrible. We've put frosting on for a bit of privacy because there's a hotel next door. So I would love to have that replaced. Okay, that's really it. Thank you for listening. If you liked that, please like and subscribe and come back for more later. See you soon.